Hey my friends, happy Pride. So I'm making this short video, one because I wanted to make sure I had a video to say happy Pride to everyone who sees this video, and also I wanted to give you a brief life update because, as you know, I'm trying to get myself out there doing solo dates and just getting back into the community and kind of reconnecting and just trying to live my best life. And normally for Pride, of course, Rusty comes out to say hello. Hopefully he won't knock over the camera. So if it shakes, it's Rusty. He's sniffing around. He doesn't care. This is his world. I just happen to live in it. So anyway, Gay Pride, normally I go, and since I started the channel, I go to every Pride and cover it for the channel with some shorts, just to celebrate the occasion. And that was my intention for this year. But I think I mentioned this in a prior video. A friend of mine, a new friend, invited me to a brunch he was having on Sunday for Gay Pride, and he lives in West Hollywood, so it was an opportunity to go to West Hollywood and also, okay, go inside, babe, and also just meet some new people, just hang out and have fun celebrating Pride. So I went to the party yesterday. The brunch was at 10. We ate, I met some new people, and then we went as a group, and it was a mixed group of straight allies and LGBTQ folks across the spectrum. And we were together as a group. We went out, we watched the parade, which I captured some shorts for this year. And then we hit one or two bars nearby. Come on, Rusty. And just had some fun. And went dancing, had a drink. Now, the one thing that did throw me off was the drinks were like $13 for a drink. Now, I don't know if that's because of tariffs or just the cost of living and everything is much more expensive, or maybe that's just how it is now. I have not been to a bar in general, let alone a gay bar, in a while, and I'm not much of a drinker, but I thought $13 for a drink is kind of steep. But it was a good sized drink, and it was pretty strong, but I'm kind of a lightweight at this point. But I went, I said, I budgeted my money for the experience, got myself a drink, and then went on a dance floor and had a good time dancing. And I danced for as long as humanly possible. And I had a really great time. And it was nice because I was with a group of people, and it made me realize how isolated I've allowed myself to become, where a number of my gay friends have either moved away or passed away, and I have a smattering of LGBTQ friends in my life, and family. But it was nice to be out as a group, all of us, mixed together, just having fun and meeting new people. So I made new friendships, which was really great. And there was a cute guy there, and I just was enjoying that kind of dance of when you meet somebody and there's an attraction and all that. And I'm not saying anything's going to come from it, but for me, just getting myself out there and kind of dusting off the whole flirting and just making conversation with somebody that you like thing that you do when you go out. That was unexpected, but it made the day a lot more fun because it made me remember that you're not dead till you're dead. And what was cool about, and maybe it was because of Pride, or, I'll have to explore on days when it's, not Pride Month. But when we went to the different, clubs to go dance and have a drink, the range of people, like on the dance floor, there were people my age, people, of all ages, really, there dancing on the dance floor together and just having fun. So all the stuff that I've experienced of kind of feeling like going out to the clubs is, I've aged out. Maybe that's something that's changed. So that was a good thing about kind of going out and putting myself out there, with this new group of friends, is that it allowed me to see that, hey, maybe my perception of how things are, isn't how it really is. And I've enjoyed going on my solo dates, but it was really nice going out with a group of people and getting to know them, have conversations, and just having fun. Because at Pride, everybody seemed to be having fun. Otherwise, why are you there? And it's funny because I remember seeing something, whether it was online, where people are saying that, gay folks were kind of over Pride and don't see the point of it. And maybe that's true for some people, but for me, going out and going to that brunch and celebrating Pride, going to the parade and dancing, all that stuff, reminded me, it's like these airplanes fly so low, you can't escape them. It reminded me that Pride is still important because it gives us an opportunity to come together and celebrate and be joyful and be grateful for the advances that have come in terms of our rights, and also a reprieve from the fight to hold on to some of the rights that folks are trying to take away from us. Because it is crazy. I don't know if you heard about that congressperson who put out a tweet saying that gays have no place in America. I mean, what kind of idiot says that crap? But we're living in a time where that seems to be acceptable because the guy in charge in the White House has kind of given a permission slip to folks from his behavior to allow other people to just say things that are like, have you no shame saying these things that you're saying? The ugliness that comes out of people that you can see, all you have to do is look at different videos. People are really comfortable with ugliness. So I say all this to say that is why Pride still matters, because we're still a community under attack. Yes, there have been a lot of strides made and a lot of gains in terms of acceptance and just a sense of equality for everyone. And then, as usual, because if you look at history, whenever there's progress, there's always a period of a backlash. And we're living through that period of backlash, which is why, Pride Month is valuable and important, because who knows, they may be going after Pride Month soon to try and eliminate it as something. So we need to celebrate, our lives and our successes and our love for life and each other as much as possible. And Pride gives us that opportunity. So I am so glad I went to the parade yesterday and went to the brunch and made new friends. And I just encourage all of you during Pride Month to get yourself out there and enjoy living your life and celebrating with straight friends, with gay friends, with all of your friends. It doesn't matter. There's always going to be somebody with a microphone saying we're all going to go to hell. But that's usually one or two people and in a crowd of thousands. So ignore them and go have yourself some fun this month. In Los Angeles, there are a number of different activities going on. I'm going to try my best to check out as many as I can within my budget. I know next week, I believe there's LA Pride in Hollywood, so I'm going to try and research that and see if I can cover that for the channel as well. But I encourage you, wherever you are in the country or the world, to celebrate Pride with your friends, make some new friends if you can, and just use this month to be grateful for how far we've come. All right, so that's it. I had a great time, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. Life is good if you let it be, so let it be. Okay, love you guys. I hope you're all well, and I will talk to you soon. Besos.
Like a record spin, that smile of yours